Hello, welcome to my first Blender tutorial. I am Likhan9. This is my Blender tutorial. I'm new to the tutorial thing, at least with Blender tutorials and video tutorials. So just go a bit easy on me, okay? Please? You won't, right? Anyway, this is Blender's interface. This thing here, the thing I'm hovering my mouse over, the one with the grid, that's the 3D view. And this thing under here is the buttons window. Right. And well, to zoom in the 3D view, you just use the use the mouse wheel. Excuse my English, I'm not natively English. So I might have an accent, and to move the view use Control and Shift and the scroll view, mouse wheel. To rotate the view you press Alt and click, then drag. Rotating. As you can see, the square in the middle is a cube, and this thing over here, yeah, that's a camera, and this thing is a lamp. When you make something in Blender, one of the most important things you have to remember is what you're making here is not how it's going to look when it's a final image. To find out to find out more closely what it's going to look like, you have to no, not that. View it from the camera. See, that's the camera view. To get that, you go View, Camera. There's also this top, front, side views. Really useful. And then to render an image, you press F12. And well, there it goes, rendering. Yeah. So that's mostly all there is to navigating the view. Oh, and this is the perspective view. What it does is that it, well, sees things in a perspective. That's useful for seeing things more realistically than the orthographic view, which is the default where everything's proportional. Yeah, as you can see, what I did there was that I impulsively pressed the Z button and went into a wireframe view. What it does is that it, well, shows the wireframe. To toggle it, you just press Z, and to, well, exit it, you press Z again. There's also a lot of other views like texture, then shaded. There's really little difference between those two. Solid and then bounding box. Bounding box isn't really my favorite because, well, I never use it because it's kind of useless. Yeah. Now, what you're seeing here is the object mode. In it you can move objects around by selecting them with the right mouse button like this, and then, yeah, as you can see, it's highlighted in pink, and you can move them around by pressing the G button and moving the mouse. There's no reason to hold it in, and you can rotate them and you can scale them, although that's not really useful with the camera. And well, that's really mostly all there's to the object mode. You can select multiple objects by selecting, then pressing Shift. There's a lot of other functions you can use in object mode, but they're kind of advanced, so I won't be going through those yet. And to actually edit objects, you have to go into edit mode. That's kind of obvious. You just press tab to enter edit mode. Oh, and you have to select an object first, of course. As you can see, in edit mode, things are different. You only enter edit mode for one object. Now, objects consist of vertices, edges, and faces. And the vertices are those yellow dots that you can see. All the vertices are selected, by the way. To deselect all of them, press A, and to select one, just right-click. To select multiple, you do the same as in object mode. It's really simple. To select an edge, select the vertices that it connects to. Faces, well, it's kind of obvious. Anyway, as you can see, the vertices are the dots that are pink for some reason in edit mode while they're not selected. Then there's the black lines, edges, and the faces, the fill between them. And, well, I think I'll be making a tutorial on something more complex later, but basically, to move vertices and stuff, you do the same as in object mode. See? Well, I guess that concludes my first tutorial. I'm sorry if it's short, it's really mostly just a test or something. I don't know. Well, anyway, bye, see you later. Hey, this is my first video upload to YouTube.